Let's talk about a mistake that often doesn't feel urgent until it costs you trust. This is marketing mistake number 32, having an outdated or broken website. And if you're newer to business, this one can feel confusing because on the surface, having a website at all already feels like a win. You built it, you launched it, you checked the box, right? So it's easy to assume I'm all good. But here's the truth. A website is not a one and done task. It's a living representation of your business. And when it's outdated, even slightly, it can create hesitation that you never see. Let me paint a very familiar picture to you. A potential client clicks your link. They're interested, they're curious, they're open, and they start reading. And then they notice the prices don't match what you posted recently, a booking link that leads nowhere, an Instagram handle that you don't use anymore, and photos that don't actually reflect your current style of work. Now, that's nothing catastrophic, but it's off. And that off creates uncertainty. Clients don't want to articulate that. They're just going to see it and think, I'm not sure. And uncertainty is the fastest way for you to lose a booking. Not because your work's not good, but because clarity is missing. So here's what newer artists often don't realize. Your website doesn't just provide information. It reassures. It says, this business is current. This artist is paying attention. This experience will be smooth. When information is outdated, the opposite message sneaks in. If the page isn't updated, what else might be overlooked? Will communication be confusing? Will there be surprises? Again, not conscious judgment, but nervous system judgment. Trust is built in small moments, and it's also lost in the same way. This mistake happens for a very human reason, though. Once your website is live, it kind of fades into the background. You're busy learning, you're practicing, you're posting, you're serving clients. So the site just sits there. And then weeks turn into months, and then months turn into I'll update it later. And suddenly, what was once an accurate reflection of your business no longer is so. So here's the reframe I want you to hear. An outdated website doesn't mean that you're unprofessional. It means that you haven't built the habit yet. And habits are learnable, right? Your website doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be honest. It needs to be honest about what you offer, what you charge, how you book, and where you're at right now. That honesty is what builds trust faster than a polished but outdated thing ever will. So let's talk about the most common issues that I see as a strategist. Pricing that's changed but hasn't been updated. Services that you no longer offer but are still there. Availability that no longer matches reality, or broken links that lead to error pages, right? None of these are dramatic, but all together they create friction, and friction is what causes people to hesitate. Now, this matters more if you're early in your business because newer artists are still earning trust. Your website is doing a lot of heavy lifting for you, right? It's saying you can rely on me. So when something doesn't work, that message cracks. Now, let's address the emotional resistance that can come up here, right? I don't even know what needs to be updated. I'm scared that I might break something. I don't really want to deal with tech stuff today. All of that, it's really normal. And you don't need to overhaul everything to fix this mistake. You just need to focus on the pages that matter the most. So here's the simple rule. Your website should pass the first-time visitor test. If someone lands there today, can they easily answer the question, what do you offer? Where are you located? How do they book you? And what does it cost roughly, right? If the answer is unclear or outdated, that's the gap. And gaps create doubt. And that's an issue, especially for novices, right? You don't need to update your entire website constantly, but you do need a rhythm. A monthly or quarterly check-in that's enough. It's sufficient, right? Put it on your calendar and treat it like maintenance, not like a crisis. Just like you wouldn't let your cones expire, right? Or use them without checking them. Your website also deserves that basic upkeep. Right? It's part of the client experience. And that's actually part of the experience before they ever meet you, right? So now let's move to the action step because this is where confidence grows. Okay, so here's your corrective task. I want you to review 3 pages only. Your home page, your booking page, and your contact page. That's it. I want you to check, are these prices accurate? Are the links working? Does the availability still make sense? And does what's reflected here still reflect my current style? You don't need to redesign. You don't need to rewrite everything. You just need alignment. So that's what's going to bring all of this together. And when your website aligns with where your business is right now, clients feel safer choosing you, right? This is the kind of quiet professionalism that I help Henna artists build inside of the Hennapreneur app. Not flashy moves, but foundational habits that support growth and stifle some of the overwhelm, okay? You don't need a perfect site. You just need a truthful one that reflects who you are now, not who you were months or years ago. And when your website feels clean and current and clear, it works for you too, even while you're learning and growing and finding your own rhythm. All right. So if this helped you to see your website differently, go download the Hennapreneur app, right? I'll help you to build a business that stays more aligned, not just online, but in how it feels to run it when you join and work with me in one of my programs. Because businesses, well, they're not built on big gestures. They're actually built in the small details.